Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host Ahdurin himself. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon X, already in progress. In the last episode, we rode on a Mamoswine and reached Anastar City, and now we're here, and we got stuff to do. So, you can see here, there's a gym. Now, Serena has basically issued a challenge that I have already started here. Hello! I had a feeling that it would happen. Let me show you how much stronger I am. I did say that we were going to be rivals back in that cafe in Lumia City, after all. Oh, just instantly. Okay, no ifs, ands, or buts. Serena just said, yo, what's up? Let's box. Hi, Serena. How you doing? Meowstick. I'm glad I have my starter being the starter. Not my literal starter. I'm glad Pangoro's on the front. Is what I meant to say. Well, let's go for a crunch. We've got it. Might as well use it. Fake out, of course. Yep, that'll do a little bit. We'll flinch, can't move, and now we'll go for crunch. Shadow Ball. Okay. Sure. I guess you don't really have other options there. You probably have screens, I guess. Meowstick is down. Great. That's one. Now, who's next? Serena gave me a bit of a scare last time we battled, if I remember correctly. This Go-Go gets to 43. Chestnut. Now itself. Makes sense. For you, I wanted to use flying moves, but I can't. We could go for... Oh golly, what would we go for? I don't want Pangoro in here. We could go Fairy, perhaps. Or I do think Pavilion's going to be important for this next gym, so perhaps Pavilion? Because I don't think you can do anything to me as Pavilion defensively. Me being defensive. Level 46. You have certainly gained a level here or there. Let's see here. Don't need to heal necessarily. This is neutral. Psybeam is going to be super effective. Draining Kiss will be super effective. Let's go Psybeam first, because I think we're faster. Yeah. Alright, not too bad. And then Seed Bomb in response. This should do nothing, right? Yeah, that did absolutely nothing. And then... I guess we'll compare it. Let's see what Draining Kiss does. Maybe a bit less. We do heal with that. I think Seed Bomb might, or not Seed Bomb. Psybeam might be the way to go. So one more Psybeam here. And almost, okay. Seed Bomb and then a Psybeam. You guys get the gist. Yeah, we'll just go Psybeam. No point in healing the 2 health points we get there. And that is Chestnut down. Very, very good there. Let's see. Pavilion gets a lot of points. You're up to 43. And Dickersby goes to 43 as well. Very nice. And then Vaporeon. That's a fun option. I like that. We go into Go-Goat for Vaporeon. I hope you don't have Ice Beam. That would be sad. Well, speaking of Seed Bombing, let's use our own. Does some decent damage there. Aurora Beam. Oh. That's concerning. Well, let's Seed Bomb again. Let's knock you out, and then I think we're not done. There's one more left. Go-Goat is getting some points. Floette's at 46. You want to learn Moonblast? I think that is a fantastic idea. 95 100 special attack drop versus the 40 100 we've been using all this time. Yeah, let's get rid of Fairy Wind. Now, I can't remember what I said earlier about when to evolve Floette. It's either now or a few levels from now. Absol. You know what? Just because I do think Pangoro is going to be a big help in this upcoming gym. Let's pull you out here because you will definitely win. Absol comes out at level 44. Very nice. And I do think he'll be faster, so let's go Vital Throw anyway. Slash will do some decent damage, I presume. Oh, wow. That was a crit. The Vital Throw is good enough to win. Absol is down, and a much better fight this time than last time. Pangoro at 45? That's a +4 to HP I saw there. That's very nice. What was that move? Entrainment? What is entrainment? Uh, copies the foe's ability. Huh. That seems very niche. I don't know if I'll necessarily keep that. Yeah, I'm not sure how I would use that, so... Oh, wait, no. So we're not going to keep that. There we go. Angoro did not learn entrainment. And Serena has been defeated. Am I just not good enough to bring out the best of my Pokemon? Serena, can I give you a hug? You're really, really great at being a trainer. Because you almost beat me last time. The problem is, this game has made it so that you have 4 Pokemon instead of 6. And I don't know why. Especially at this point in the game. My Pokemon are so much stronger now, but you and your Pokemon are still one step ahead of us. Anyway, I'll heal your Pokemon here. Imagine the plot twist that Serena, like, flips and it's like, no, I'm a bad guy now because I can't beat you. That would be a really interesting way for a rival to go. Holy smokes, I never even thought about that. Imagine a rival that is your, like, ally, say, like, equivalent to... Let's go Barry, because I really like Barry as a rival. Like, Barry at first, of, like, this upbeat, enthusiastic guy, and then can't beat you, and so flips to the bad guy's team. In a way of like doing basically the Sasuke thing of like, I can't beat him, so I must battle against him. Does that make sense? I must learn from the enemy to become better. That would be intriguing. Anyway, you and your Pokemon are good enough to beat the gym leader. Go for it. Well, we could go for it right now because she did heal us. So, I think we're in as good a spot as any. This might be the time. Let's go inside to the Anastar City Gym. Alright. I'm getting Haunted Mansion or something like that. Hello. What do you know, Daddy-O? Here you are, future champ. Wahaha. This place is a maze inside of a ball. Try to get around your head. Try to get your head around that one. I can't get my head around the words that they're saying here. Even if you find your way around, you'll have to watch out for all those psychic types. They've got some crazy powers, am I right? But don't give up and you'll find your way. So, I'm a big mystery detective guy in general. So I think this is very cool. Whoa. Hold up, wait a minute. What just happened? I thought we were going to go like walking. Sorry, I'm yelling into the mic. I thought we were going to go through windows or something like that, but this is very different. Oh, man. And then we walk right back and then it's like nothing. Wow, that is very wild. All right, let's go in. Oh, this is going to be... I'm sorry, I'm yelling into the mic. I put it closer to me, but now that I'm emoting, it's all of a sudden making it too loud. This is going to be trippy. Alright, we do need to battle everybody as per personal policy. So, let's find out what we're looking at here. Okay. Alright, so we are blocked off here, meaning that we have to go up north. Alright, so as we go up here... That might be a mandatory battle. Let's just make sure Pangoro's in the front. Greninja, you don't have any Dark-type moves, do you? You don't. We gotta get you a Dark-type move, man. That's fine there. Who else is gonna be... Pavillion's got bug stuff. So I'm gonna swap you here, because you might be a Pokemon I use in certain... It's these 3. Greninja defensively, Pangoro offensively, Pavilion offensively... And then everyone else is kind of okay. Defensively, at least, we're okay. So I'm not too concerned. But psychic types can be annoying. Let's find out. Don't be distracted by your surroundings. Focus on unleashing your true power. Sounds good to me. 1 Pokemon for Is this Pascal? Executor. See, you would be really good for Pavilion, for example. It's going to be a lot of crunching, I feel like. So, here's a crunch. Almost knockout. Woodhammer. Oh, that could be a powerful move. Because it was a powerful move. The recoil knocks you out, though. Okay. Greninja at 45 is very nice. Pascal is defeated. Yes, when you remain calm and undistracted, your Pokemon can realize their full potential. I'll never regret becoming a trainer. After all, I've never met my Pokemon otherwise. Very, very true. Okay, so we've got, like, portals and all that sort of stuff. That's fun. And then we switch colors. Interesting. Okay, I am going to heal. I feel like a lot of this is going to be me using the various different potions I've got just to heal up. Because I don't feel like going back and going to the Pokemon Center. Unless we have multiple Pokemon to knock out. Maybe I will then. Alright, so there is a portal here. And we gotta go back. Alright. Now we're back on a blue one. A different blue one, I presume. We're on a higher plane of existence. Looks like we're going here. And I guess we went up a level, down a level. I guess the blue level is the top level. Because then we go here. Down and around. There is the blue level where we were just at. And there is... oh, we've turned around. Oh, this is very, very cool and very, very trippy. Okay, that's a dead end. This might not be a dead end. Let's go here. You can go anywhere as long as you never give up. It'd be really funny if this was Pascal again. It's Harry. Alright, sure. Medicham. Ooh, see, you can be a problem. You can very much be a problem. So I'm actually going to... Because you're probably going to use a fighting move, so I'm going to switch into Floette. This is what I was worried about. The high jump kick does so much damage. Holy mackerel. Can we... Oh, you're faster than me. That does so much. I know it's a powerful move, but golly. Alright, we need something that resists this hardcore, which I guess is Pavilion. Your Psychic and Fighting, though. I think Bug Buzz should be fine. Or faster, at least. That's a plus. There's about half. Acupuncture? What is that? That boosts your speed. Oh, that's not good. Acupuncture again. Alright, I'm not too concerned about that. Great, your speed's up a lot. Or inaccuracy. Does it do a random one, or... Did I read it wrong the first time? Let's go... Psybeam, only because we can. High jump kick, here we go, moment of truth. Still like 40 points of damage on a resisted. Double resisted, right? Because it's bug flying. Down you go. Pavilion gets some points. Pangoro gets some points. Everyone else gets some points. Harry has been defeated. There may not be anyone who can stand in the way of you and your Pokemon. Alright. Oh, that leads us back here. Oh boy, there's a few different pathways we can go down here. This is a dead end. Thank you for being short. Then we pop up over here. Alright. And then... Yeah, just making sure. We go over here. I'm just hoping we're going the right way. We're in the pink zone, that's new. Oh, we gotta go there eventually. Alright, so let's do this. I had a vision that the battle we are about to have will be different from all previous battles. If you use a new Pokemon, then that's technically true. Psychic Arthur? With Reuniclus, I think this is new. Got Pangoro here at the very least. 46. Okay, so we are about the same level as they are, which is nice. We're faster, although I think Reuniclus is very, very slow. Almost. I feel like we're like a level away. Skill swap. I mean, you have Mold Breaker now? Yeah, and now we have Magikarp. I don't know if that's the strategy you want to go with, but sure. Because that doesn't really do much of anything. Especially because it's, you know, I'm just gonna do my 1 point of damage here. And down goes Reuniclus. 46 is very nice. Love to see this. We're getting to the 50s right now. Pavilion of 44. Go-Go to 44. What else we got? Arthur's been defeated. You and your Pokemon look like you know how to share your burdens with one another. Well, I would hope so. These guys have been with me for 40-some-odd episodes at this point. Where are we going? Oh, we're going this way. Okay. I haven't been talking to everybody afterwards. Whether it was due to the guidance of the stars or the merit of my work that I'm here, I'm joyful that I was able to meet my Pokemon and come to battle against you. That's nice to hear. Let's actually step on the portal. And we are in a zone. I'm going to take the long way just to see if there's anything there. There is a portal here. Okay. So before I go there, let's go the other side, see if there's anything on that side. I'm confused, because you just block off the entrance there. Alright, well, to block off the lack of progress there. Anyway, Pangoro's in the front, we're good. Let's do this. You're going to show up here. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. The exit. Hex Maniac, Arachna. With Jinx. Okay. Sure. Let's see. You're still part psychic, so I'm gonna leave with the crunch. Body slam. I like how Jinx's attack is basically just slapping you, I think it feels like. Crunch does enough. Alright, love to see that. Down goes Jinx. Pangoro gets some points. Everyone else. Diggersby at 44. Arachna's been defeated. I didn't cheer hard enough for my Pokemon. That's right, cheering is a kind of unseen power. Just because it can't be explained by science doesn't mean it's not real. You can't explain your love for Pokemon with science, right? Does that mean it's not real? I think not. I guess that's true. I'm a relatively sciencey person. I'm also going to use a revive here on Floette. Just because I'd like Floette to get the experience points. I don't know why I did do that earlier. Alright, now that we're done with that, we can go over this away and battle you. This gym exists only by absorbing the power of the cosmos. Hexmaniac Melanie with Gardevoir. What do I have for Gardevoir? What I don't have is Pangoro. This is a very, very bad option. Thank you for having Mold Break. Well, we're gonna Mold Breaker you too, I guess. I don't like this because you're gonna go for a Fairy type move. Problem is, I don't have much for Fairy types. In fact, if I'm being honest, I have nothing for Fairy types. So, that's fun. Do I got Go-Goat, perhaps? Yeah, maybe we'll play a stall strategy. Alright, we got Go-Goat. Imprison. That prevents items. That prevents shared moves. I don't know if you and I will have any shared moves here. Right? I don't know if Pangoro had any shared moves. Anyway, Leaf Seed. That'll siege you. Calm Mind is not good. I do not like this. No, 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 no. We don't like the Calm Mind setups, okay? That's my strategy when I have Calm Mind, which I don't. Alright. We are faster, I think? So we can go Seed Bomb here and hopefully do a lot of damage. That did a fair amount. Alright, Psychic. Moment of truth here, Go-Goat. Need you to tank this. Well done, Go-Goat. Put you in the red, put us in green, potentially? Does, yes. And then we'll go Seed Bomb again. That should do it. One more, and down Gardevoir goes. I'm glad you didn't Mega Evolve. And everyone gets some points. Melanie's been defeated. What is the source of your power? Well, the Earth, I think, in this battle at least. I only need my Pokemon to give me all the power I need. That is very true. I'll be honest, in Pokemon battles, if I'm fighting, we're probably not winning. Alright, this is a dead end. So we're going to go up that way. Oh, hello. Well, we've reached the end. I don't recall seeing... Maybe I have. I don't recall seeing either of those paths. Anywho, we have reached the end, so I'm going to go heal. Yes, there's probably an easier way to get there, but I don't know where they are. So, I will see you guys in a bit. Alright everyone, we are back. Here is the thing. As I was walking back, I looked through, tried to figure out what exactly I'm doing with Floette. And I believe, based on everything that's happening here, I am going to evolve Floette. I think now is the time. It has gotten the big move that I wanted it to get, which is Moonblast. Now that it has, even though it probably won't mean much in this particular fight, I think now is the time. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? So let's go find the item. Here we are, the shiny stone. Floette, time for you to evolve. And I believe, though I'm not confident about this might be the final evolution for our team. I can't think of anyone else that needs to evolve another stage, so I think, Floette, you are the final Pokemon that will be evolving on the team that will eventually be my final team. I know that for sure. That you're bringing on that final team, Floette. Welcome to the big leagues. As we go from, we had Baby Flower, we had Short Flower, and now we have, as we take, another spin, and now we have the Flower Queen. Welcome, Florges. Welcome to the team. I am excited about this. It does mean that we blocked ourselves out of Solar Beam and Pedal Dance, I think. Um, at least for now, but we have TMs if we need to. I will make an exception if we want to teach Solar Beam. And then Pedal Dance, I think Pedal Dance is it? That's the last one. Um, that we can use the Heart Scale to get, which we may or may not do. Honestly, the moveset we've got right now is pretty solid. Um, I did learn, thank you to the comments, that the first off, we'll take a look at Floridas real quick. I did learn Pedal Blizzard physical move. We are not a physical attacker, so it's kind of eh. But if we look at those stats here, look at that special stuff. Man, that's a powerful special Pokemon. Just don't punch it. Which, fun fact, unless we're going up against Steel type, I don't think we have to worry about punching. Well, no, I guess there are poison physical moves. But either way, we're not having Florges out there. So, there we go. We've got Florges. And that is not going to matter in this fight. Probably not. The more important thing, though, is you. Hello, hello. It's time for us to have a loud conversation here. Actually, real quick, can I just wander around here? Guess not. Okay. Let's do this. And here we are. A ritual to decide your fate and future. The battle begins. Oh wait, you're floating. Well, that's fun. Versus Olympia. Challenged by leader Olympia, Olympia sends out Sigilant. Alright, not a bad starter. Pangoro coming out here in response, and now we gotta really plan this properly. Mold Breaker, I don't know if you have, yeah, you don't have an ability there. You are part flying. Important to note. Reflect. I had a feeling you would set up screens. If there's anyone that's going to do that, it will be the Psychic type gym leader. The Crunch in response, we gotta hope this does some sizable damage here. Need at least half, that's what I'm looking for there. We'll go Crunch one more, you're probably gonna... Oh, you won't set up the other one. Okay, that's fine. The Air Slash Miss is fantastic, as the Crunch will knock out Sigilant. So we can special attack if necessary. Down you go, Pangoro, and the squad gets some stuff. Slowking is coming out next. Do I have a special attack for Slowking? I do want to see Seed Bomb. Is that physical or special? It's physical. Okay, that's not as good. Diggersby's a no. That's a physical. You are physical, and then we are physical. We do not have any special moves on this team. I might just keep you in because of the psychic resistance, or the immunity there. So let's go with that. Let's go Slowking. 45. I believe you have Meowstic, although that might be an anime thing. Let's go for a Crunch. You are going to be bulky. Yeah, I figured as much. Calm Mind, you're setting up now. That's not good. I don't know what you're setting up for, unless you got, like, Surf or something. We are slowly burning turns. That's helpful for us, at least. As Slowking doesn't do anything. And down you go. That is amazing. So free turns right there. Pangoro levels up. 47 now, which is very, very nice. Look at that attack, man. 137 is wild. And then Meowstic, yes. Now, I am going to keep Pangoro in. I think we've been doing well so far. Level 48, though. I think we can still hold on. Shadow Ball is not going to do a lot. Yeah, that did nothing. Crunch in response here. I think if this does half, we're good. We got this. Reflect wears off. That means Crunch is going to be super effective. Unless you've got a move I can't think of. Shadow Ball does nothing. The hard counter by Pangoro, single-handedly taking on this entire gym. And, well, not the gym, sorry, but this gym battle. And succeeding. Down goes Meowstic. And that is your dagger. Greninja at 46, which is nice. Can you learn a Dark-type move, my man? Olympia has been defeated. Create your own path. Let nothing get in your way. Your fate, your future. Here's your cash. Now the Psychic Badge, a testament to your skill. proof of your power. And that is the Psychic Badge there. We received the Psychic Badge from Olympia. A symbol of trust, level 90 or below. Pokemon obey. Calm Mind. A fantastic move. Special attack and special defense are increased. The Calm Mind TM. Powers that grant life awaken. Voices of woe. That is your future. Back from whence you came from, you can be transported there. Warp to the entrance? Yeah. Farewell. Oh, you're gonna literally warp us there? That's wild. And then we can break it apart again. And then fix it all back in place. Well, well, well. Certified trainers, that's us. For defeating this gym leader, I've been gone and engraved your name on what's got to be 2 of the cooler statues around. Check them out, would you? Very, very nice. That was a good gym battle. I'm sure getting the Psychic Badge wasn't too much trouble for you. Right, Ahdurin? Hello? Hey, Serena, how you doing? I think I'll challenge you to a daily battle when this trip is all said and done. Seems like the neighborly thing to do. Serena, I look forward to it. Let's have a rematch. Battling tough trainers is the best way to get stronger, after all. I agree, although right now? What could this be? What is this? Also, there's Team Flare behind us. I don't know if that's a thing. Hey, Lysander. Pokemon trainers, I come to you by the Holocaster to make an important announcement. Listen well. Team Flare will revive the ultimate weapon, eliminate everyone who isn't in our group, and return the world to a beautiful, natural state. Unproductive fools are consuming our future. If nothing changes, the world will become ugly and conflicts will raze the land from end to end. I repeat, we will use the ultimate weapon and wipe the slate clean. I'm sorry, those of you who are not members of Team Flare, but this is a due to you all. What just happened? Serena, do you know what just happened there? What was Lysander saying? Wiping the slate clean? Eliminating everyone but Team Flare? Ahdurin, let's look for Team Flare's headquarters. Where could Lysander be? Lysander's the leader of Team Flare? Are you kidding me? Perhaps where we first met him, in Lumio City. Sounds like he's in Lumio City. Lysander? What are you talking about? This is me. This is my shocked face here as I bounce around. So, I guess since we've beaten the 7th gym, we now have to deal with the evil team thing that typically happens between gym 6 and 7, or 7 and 8. Well, that's going to happen in the next episode, everyone. Thank you so much for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. Until next time, where Team Flare is starting to take over the world, you take care.